Hello, lovely people. Welcome to our channel once again. This is the marriage series. As we say, we see people for who the way they appear. So it is very important how you appear to someone. In marriage, we have so many appearances, most especially our physical appearance. And today we want to discuss about our physical appearance before and after marriage. We say we do not see people, but we see them as they appear. How do you put on? How do you dress? How do you appear before your man? Is it good or not? I have my brother OPD and my sister Dorcas with me to discuss this topic. Lady and gentlemen, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's another week. How is work?
Yeah, it's been good. And as usual, we want to take this platform to wish our viewers, our wonderful viewers, a happy new year, a prosperous new year. We pray that God will help them. God will give them long life with strength so that we can always come back on these shows to talk to them.
Yeah. Brother OPD.
Yes, so like my sister rightfully said, we want to take this opportunity to wish our lovely viewers a happy new year. May all their heart desire, may everything that they wish for be come to pass in the new year that we are entering. And also to my family and my fans, also, I wish them the same.
Okay, thank you. And then so you're by discussing about so wo warrior answer wo kwa warrior no mu na so wo warrior no mu e kwan a wo fa so siesie wo hu so oba anase pema na wa warrior wie no nso no e kwan a wo befa so siesie hu ye ka say wo siesie hu no kra den.
Yeah. And na yeah kind of you be kan bro from say physical appearance.
Yeah.
Yeah, ka physical appearance aye senia wotie de nipa enisu ehu no. Enisu de na nipa no hwe na e attract no, e turning it on because this is a marriage series, so the concentration should be on relationship and marriage. So we should yeah kan appearance a wo bema no anase oba ne hu a e turning it on anase ohu a e ma ne kondo anase ohu otimi ka se ere ye okoidie ana brand ye okoidie send you look here me style me spec. And that is my understanding of a physical appearance. Yeah.
OPD, what will you add?
Yes, just to add little to what my sister said. So when we talk about the physical appearance, these are the things that we see physically with our somebody would say two naked eyes. So these are mostly outwardly something that everybody, your surroundings can also witness to that. And in this perspective, though, when we mostly talk about physical, na acquire yedipeduano, and yema ekom, tadia yeshem, said you see casa, send you see a grooming yourself. That is what I understand about.
Does it really matter in marriage?
Of course, 100%. 100%. You see, one thing that people really underestimate is the physical appearance, because there's a saying that they say, after you win the campaign, you win the election, you don't do campaign anymore. But let me take this opportunity to educate or advise, and not even educate, advise people that the same gesture that made that man attracted to you or that woman attracted to you, you have to maintain it. And when I talk about maintaining, I'm not trying to say do extra, because let's not forget, warrior is a part and is a bit changing. But don't also lose guard. Don't think because you are married, it is done. You understand? So it is really important. It is really important. You cannot for example, the night weather you used to wear that anytime I saw, it was giving me mind busting. You cannot tell me now you are coming to sleep in sweatpants with your, when I talk about, we have this jumper, no. You understand? So it's really important in marriage or in relationship.
Douglas, is it important?
Yeah, it is. It is because as we explain, we are all talking about attraction, and attractions are most of the times the things we see, the things we hear. These are physical things. They are not inwardly things. They are things that the person is supposed to witness with the eye, or the person is supposed to say with the mouth. And this is I always use this word. It's a work, because when you're dating somebody, or before I'll be sharing pakrono, you should always remember that maybe we are a mamiensa, and now we are mema miensa, and namonam, and a baku hu baku na baku dege baku. Why is it that one day na one day back no na yewo? There was something peculiar about you that the person saw. Ain't you know, unya ra wari anymore, then you need to work at it, because you should remember that people are not dying because you're married. People are still there. Omo bo life. Omo di omo huni. They are talking nicely to people. They are giving people nice smile. And our enemies who are you are, though the two of you are committed to each other, no. Se nipa ni pie e free ho kwa bontia. There's another journey. There's another struggle. So what are you doing to keep that man in the house? What are you doing to make his mind always, it will wander, but it always come back to you? That is the physical appearance. Your husband goes to work and he comes back and though whoever your husband is meeting at work, your husband is not meeting that person at home. But Kaine who said that thing is always at work. Inti se when who do who fear the who ni or no ni fear the senior or ye woni fear. But we who dear no afraid they say na konobium. Inti maybe a man will be using nipa na who were dressing no to picture you are woofy.
That is my next question, because as a man or a woman will prefer saying you better dress it in a certain way.
Yeah.
A husband will prefer that the wife will dress in a certain way. Must it be like that? Say, what's the son no?
Our na make can say our no, it's a communication. What you must say? Say wo do bi no bi nso do bi a maybe no it shouldn't be a problem. Because then I make her say nipa ne ho me na se bi amachichiri miti na me front mago na nipa ne pair me a. Say me ba fie na say me start say me be different na. It means I'm working at it. Now I have the thing. I want to keep it. Because nipa na dwene ne sene that is why we always learn. What am I saying? It's always a lazy mind that will always go for anything. Adwene ye adwuma de bia. Say nya ade papa anya kura e di nkwasi asem wona adwene. We always have something to think about. So if you are married, why wouldn't you give your husband something to always think about? And if I'm talking about giving him something to think about, something to come home every day, or something for your woman to come back to you all the time. Because na make an upie free ho kwa bontin pe. Hono and na the struggle starts.
OPD. If we catch up say me pesa we shatare we nkwa. Obe pesa obe. And I say you will choose to do what it fits you.
Yeah, for the better understanding, if my wife wants me to wear a certain or a particular clothes, I think one of the natural say acquire in shesubi. But then one thing we have to understand is that maybe a sa atade no sha maybe a nanitimi a jimmy or something, right? Also as individual, no, there should be also a room for you to also express yourself. So maybe a atade kra me sha me hoke kame. But I don't know there be your person me shares, especially before see a better or so bump maybe this pajamas no person. What is it? You have to give room for also other options, right? Because okoye fixated or I say we de be we and then they na koye anxious will be our a long journey that and near baby should come along. So we should also be open for new things. What is it? So yeah, for the betterment of your understanding, say quiet to say this particular atade they are not acquire anxious. So my name no, you say beer. One not to me catch us. Oh, be a whole program, be fire program. No, this is the team. And to me, who say, oh, she be say, okay. I think that that shouldn't be that of a problem. Yes.
But
Yeah.
But can I add something to Bra OPD Kano? Say I think say if a man and now say a woman should voice out to tell me, you say, I want you to be wearing this particular dress, you should immediately obekasano ask the person the reason why. What am I say?
Yeah.
Say obi ya dear crana says as a bro PD kind say nipa no ho keka no crop enyina so na wo de man no. If nipa ne feel says at the crown as so ye mawa, the person will do it. So there should be a clarity wo ho. Ebi a me kunu se me share ade we. E dentia na me kunu namfofo we nyina eba na me kunu pese me share shows we. Abra ne namfofo eba. Say wu nim so your ba warefo, wu kunu namfofo oba. You don't need to expose yourself. But here is the case, wu kunu ne namfofo na eba. And he is asking you to wear this. Enti oka ye no. Not being disrespectful, sir, and I wouldn't say me about no. Ask him, Papa, I didn't tell I wouldn't say, none for 4 bar. Now we see me share Saturday way. He has a reason. So, or more reason, then you will take that opportunity to educate him. What him I say? But Saturday, I'm quite sent here, see any hope, but once we'll say a bonnet, once one share, who go away. But that is my belief.
So what if Obi Beka say Beka say religion binti no?
Say enuntia na make say. Who warrior? Religion is there. Fine, a Muslim can marry a Christian. They come together. In a bear manity as so ba no begu maya fi de bia. De bia make say ade ne say untumi nyani na you should be able to meet the person halfway. What am I say? When who say ugu maya fi de bia. But obema bi wo ho no mu a ugu maya fini pia bonten ma no but efie no wo hihye ne oma woni ne pe wonim say who you so religion so much in your marriage that God that we are serving has made your husband a king in your house.
No, really about marriage, but customs and whatever we have learned from our parents.
That is what I'm saying. I'm make kasabi adena so.
Yeah.
Say adena would you na yen ebi before na say yen ebi mono adena ye kom no yen tiase because wo adena tiase you realize that now the religion being in the middle of the thing adena be ye woni wukunu ade. No religion can save no marriage. What am I say? So we use religion is na wonim say be ma no so wodo no. I'm not saying that as I say we ye maybe I don't think say fine and maybe man ba bi ye maybe out of the stream no and non general. But ade bi ho na say wukunu so ye wo ye obi ade bia wo kata we ni mugu mayafi na say bia o invite ne namfofo abafi no catch us e bia mame because you are a Muslim maybe this man has gone all length to marry you say am wo fi no papa ni ho wo mame ni ho. It's between you and your husband. You must make sure you are making this thing work because for this man to look beyond Christianity or girls you want to know about you see wa ugu mayafi na say for once na that for banom or see ebia me you nem pese o jeans ni t-shirt nu tirimu kama a decent dress just that it's not the mayafi on your head. I don't think there is anything wrong with that. That is what your husband he wants to wouldn't men that is one thing I've realized about men. Men appreciate their women in so many nice ways. Maybe your boss were you men. So ko jana ka say religion ti no e say me gu mayafi e say ni say omu normal ko religion nso ko na be me say fine. I went through this for you. Maybe your papa say me talk house be 20. I bought all that for you. Me de wa be fie. I have never disrespected you. Just this one thing you can't do for me because of that thing will take you to wherever you think will take you. It's going to bring a big problem. I think say you should ask your husband or no kasana say or ma understanding that you think say you can meet the person halfway. Ebia fine. Meti me asha jeans no, but me nyimiti so. Ebia meti me ejimiti so, but me asha jeans no. Meet the person halfway because the person is also human. And yes, ebia we you hu kwa na tene nipa no on. Ebia na namfofo no so aba no, no say the namfofo no so dege wa na say checking you out no. Men are like that. What am I saying? We should always make sure to work towards our marriage. It shouldn't always be about religion. Religion is very important, but we should realize that religion now would be chena when near che na lucy be out of depression in manema. Why do you go in the religion to go get your husband back? But the little you can do I don't think God is a father. You should always remember that.
Okay. OPD, you being a man, what are the little things and Maya it seems to you as an attractive appearance?
Yes, so also me being a man, I also me being married now.
Yeah.
Of course, there's semi do OPR. There's this remarks I am the man 10/10. What I say? So once Obi or Oba or Chiam Mama 10/10, and I'm looking at your hair. Oh, I mean, can say kwaye makeup, but then you know, enhancement is part of human body, right? So over to anoka kakra se bio when him all the baby kakra after when him what is it? Don't not just because you are married. So let's say you are going out on a no for be muko dinner lunch date or something, and say, oh, na me with them no, that I don't have nobody to now if you die and I'm no sorry and I'll jarry we wake be one combine krana or they na the chebi ashe so na no what I say at least try to send 10/10 kra mami 8/10 be you understand. So I do check my wife a lot and I think also check me because I mean me Pierre usually no my outfit I can say 95% of my outfit me in a choose the mommy oh sherry what I say. So yeah I do check who say atare na work on a color combination yes why a rainbow style yeah now ode
Rainbow star
because
enemy in
one
there,
thing one thing yeah right it's a color so I say one thing you have to know is that once you step out you are going to represent us. I know say the truth. You are representing the OPD family. What I say, and then the part of society now free no. So be who be with the cry generation be best just snap no they ascend o if you bon say we snap be here na wonya you could be now we be a or t party as in what say boni trim say what I say yes. Oh no until was say name bi wo na we as men yetimi so check is here mu call say me here say obo ne cornrows na me hwa me who say hey say what do you just did 2 weeks ni and I say oh next appointment that bay what I say those are things that I'm trying to let you know say e be add in check that we can do
okay,
as
so
men.
these are some of the things that you would prefer your wife to do so that it will attract you.
Yes.
Stadokas, when you give birth, your body changes, everything changes, and then after marriage, avenu the way ebia woko gym twice a week, you don't do it again because of responsibilities. Bia abeye baby ufie. What am I saying? And no, in that case, no, ubaya ni day. How do you combine home with working yourself out to be more attractive to yourself and your husband or the family?
Yeah, it's a very good question, but I won't bring but. What I have to say is, say u date obi and I say uni wukunu wo ho a. Debia make say you should learn. We should learn each other. Suya hwenema wukunu no pe. What am I say? Because in marriage, this thing ni what that thing complements that thing. When be man wo ho no mo a, me I know when I smile, the gap in my teeth turns my husband on a lot. What am I say? I know me share short baby are very very short things. He doesn't like it because of the compliments he gives me. Odo ya me tongue say kronfo no. What am I say? Me who say me share jeans as much as I'm awo me fubo mu ne nyoma ni na. Me who say ade bi a me share no. Ti say jeans and I say be a linen trousers say loose. Na me share loose top be me nice makeup with flat slippers bi na me kwa. It turns him on. Untimi nya ne pepepe wo a obesesa. Unya time nso nkwa gym. You still need to dress anyway. Enti be man na one na tena na wunim no. The things that at that time na no honom no wo ye no. Fabi wom na ye. Because wanya ne sa wugu aware me that is what I always say. I always want to look good. But the thing is atade na me share na say me we and I can fit it. See I can't fit in those dresses anymore. But there are dresses that you can also fit in that will complement the body you have right now. But obi wo ho no mo wa ye no ho basa. I believe so much in God. He is my source. He is my everything. But they be ameka say, "Utumi kwaye na obi you see John 3:16 he preachy." Then you should understand that the Bible that we read has a different meaning and understanding for every situation. And then I make her say, the God that we serve loves beautiful things. When you read in the Bible, God, he went for a wedding. And wedding is where beautiful things are being demonstrated. Who worry na so betina fe na say ebia why so for mama and say so ubeye ohun basa your husband is going to leave you for the ohun abonten no. You should always keep yourself clean. Or baby wo no mo on koto perfume bi ngu na moto ase wan so dim se sebe wa moto mu bon. How can the man come? Be ma bi wo no be kana no atum no atena ho saa but on ne kasa fun bi obetu ama no. Won tena se na wo dive into be hu se scent no. O baby wo na sabi nanum. O baby wo wa sabi na se. What am I saying? So what you want to say way now and you don't see anything wrong with it and the man is not complaining now. Then there is a big problem in your marriage. Because I never way now, of course I won't say be man in near assassin. Mema na dibi hormone kasano. On kase be our tired and say, but adibo how can we two phone? Adibo how so ombu. Madam Tinasi. Oh sorry. She say we number Fansafa or motu say, Sebi Fafa or 915. Do all these checks. Oh, Tadia won't say, who can no bar who one anwen say. Man, Tadio who one we munan in him. And OPD can make up is never a sin. So when I will abusing her, say, our first foundation, second foundation, third foundation, when I open in wa. But Kakrabi no what you and what to a near chi. Let him see something different because out there, if you are wukunu ye obi or ye officer, office girls and they are not lying low. They are almost stepping up on game because they are not being worried. Now, she baby, how couldn't be no one onya ope?
But Docas, all these things we are saying, you know, some women do all these things, keep themselves after even giving birth, they wait a bit, but they try to, work it out. But still, the men still go out. That aspect, so
yeah, I understand.
Yeah,
you see, a man going out is not a problem. When you know and he goes out to follow another woman, me, it doesn't become a problem for me because if Samemi yet the SME be an abemani buffy with respect, Bema be no he's a maniac. You can't maniac could be a sex maniac. There is nothing you can do about it. But what I'm also trying to defend is, dear wo yeno yeni. Let him go. These things that some of these men do, it's on not their own conscience and your baby na Obani didn't huni, Obani ye bibia, but you see this man chasing one dirty girl. That is Beman on a problem. What am I say? Do what you're supposed to do. That shouldn't stop you to as obey Lucy God. Because fine, Sadia no kwana se wunti mi biomuna se ube jaya. Masa, you should remember that biana bema bi baby no so de girl. But because we are way nana ukuni cheating into no so be home basa by the time ebia obey your agent say we free sa bema my friends are starting all over. Sata na mre ni ho ma. Me can wa umi no miensa. But they be a step up. They be a keep you who nice. Oh Jiminy no be they go. Nyame wa do ma o yi sa o how ni free o so sa be ma na. Ubo sa nyame bi kwan fufu bi ama. So sa ade we are no. We shouldn't do it for the men sometimes. We should do it for ourselves. It builds your self-confidence.
OPD, please tell me, you married your wife. Onim how I address it. Onim how I obetimi keeping itself ni appearance. The physical appearance, no, onim how no. What can you do or what can you say to our viewers to help them?
Yes, so usually I say communication and how you approach a matter always matters because young friend says Sabio what she on kenning on any year or halitosis, not just a no yinka. Mika say madam for your school na or say gift of better amount, no? It's indirectly telling you what you're saying. He said, "Mato give me title mouthwash ne se be a new any Pepsodent say try. Yes, that is a way. What is it? Nti no say oba, o say o can say oba ni nim dress, but bema na. Oh, I said it. You are the representation. What I say? Me, I know men that really dress up their women. Or the oba no shopping. Na make a color combination. And yeah, man, kwa mema ni binim color combination pa. Me said that come me dress me. They abusa me. Ocean baby. Most of the outfits, me you say rig, shall we say we earrings no earrings. What I say? The bearman, what said the this is something that you value, like my sister always says. So I didn't pay or value what I say. It's the price. And the day now, what I say, Fancy bearman see you need your car, your spec, what I say, this spec idea no wow, not just sit there and say, hey, oh the to one and now the moti and now the own counts. How about bearman are taking the initiative say, oh, and then Saturday uncle baby yeah, my spa day am I until inclusive what I say. You should take the initiative because bearman also who I said here say idea feno. And I say if you make it good, it's as a benefit, it is for your own benefit. What I say. And so here any senior maybe because of certain situation be a okoma and as a background bit where she's coming from or need some knowledge about it. You as a man, you have to step in. Because at the end of the day, if your wife goes out there or represent it, senior there be a kind of say ufie ye fin na say ba they are looking at your wife and say no you're quite bonting na say we are looking at you the man.
Lucas, what would you add? A lady that after marriage gotten the man she wants. Na unim after then what we have unim how we see no obey then what boss hanipan.
The thing is, if you want to change somebody and now you want to teach the OBBB, the person should be willing to learn. Because when now we are grown-ups, there are children involved, so there are a lot of responsibilities. Inti se ba kono onye na dream so peso osuya na it said there would or how be to be so no. But here is the case abema no so baby amadru no when who say ebia or ko baby or person no wo and in your man nina say wunya oba bia who is not willing to change and I say the mindset feel say whatever or TCC is okay now. And no then you need to take an extra mile. And now there is this trick. It's a little bit dicey, but I think that is where I think is a little apport that I'm giving a man. If only your wife, why not doing some person's son? Most of the times when I'm compliment women, on my what is any type of my dressing, compliment some man, because I don't know you're doing everything for the woman to change, but not general. Obabians who say you attention in movie from or to be pena as a Afri ye. Into ye bibia na so wohwe na oba no still on person better wo kire no but or the toto papa so don't stop going out with her, go out with her, but make sure you take her to places where people are like her omo dressy omo looking good. When you say their compliment when would James see she looks good. I think that thing she's wearing what she be fatal. Start being a little dicey, not very critical, like good and mercy. But because you need to use all other strategy, but you need to be very cautious. Who said shut down what? I say block kakran. Who say who shall be fatal because the fatal run bar in a very nice way. And I think when you start doing that, Obano will sense it through Wakumem say you're being genuine with her. Obabia would want to do something for her husband to be happy. So
okay, but we have to say obi or on your ready say obi suade en in marriage no ofi said your address na sa eyo oyesa sa nimpa no obeye den as a man on sesa because ofi say it's okay.
That is where you have to be a man. Every man is supposed to be a boss in the house, in your house or in our house or wherever you are. Share your crocro time and your time adeno anwayedin. This thing is breaking up the marriage. Misha wona nya sa na wotie. There were certain things about you, there were certain clothes that you're wearing that me hu ya attracted me. Yawo, I'm not saying say me kofa obabia wichi. senia wafu no aye kese ato wo na so no senia utire uti hu atutu senia wanimu akne ne ma mepene saa entia na abrofo improvise ne ma bia ubetimi de aka ho. I'm not saying say go to the extreme say kona koye saa ne ma ye o natural beauty no I appreciate it. I make how had they be say before you tackle a very bad issue no appreciate the person effort. You can't just go in just like that and attack the person. Hey, mommy, they wash it. No. Appreciate it. Me who say we funa ekese. Me who say you're trying with the kids. Me who say you're doing all this. But I think the way our brain when you look good too, I think say yama wa okra and yama me. We need some hour time. You shouldn't always be. Learn how to talk to your wife. Learn the soft part of your wife and touch that place. And every woman there be make us a man. Some can be so tough, but prayer we have a covering, and the covering is the man. So if the man is not there, inti na Bible hon man ikunu ye ne basa basa na oba na ye basa. Inti no se wunya oba bi sa na wo be man no genuinely wo doma wo ye na. Hwehwe baby o ye ne soft wo. Touch that place. Because so OPD ka say oyira ko baby no bi anya onipa no ntwa mre wo mi twa ma dia to TikTok na bia wo yiri ti akire ho na pa ana say wo hwe wo yiri eyeshadow ba ko nam ha na wako hu say anya me yiri na ti hoi mani nje enti wo kunu na adwen say o siesie for a good thing cha mi sha wo yiri o market pa cha ba sister no wa wo mi ansan so cha onje mu kra wo pon say wo kunu obefia access supernatural powers be run with him. So if you get that woman who is not willing to change, 1 year, 2 years, cry this steady nipa. You can a soft part, not touch her, then in casa, and now says a ocean soon and ya bear mano. Go low. Conform money who how painful that thing is hurting you. And man, that is my problem. And I would want to use this platform or this media to beg you in the name of God. I don't see anything wrong with you going on your knees, talking to your wife, crying on a situation that will help both of you. Or baby, no so what problem. If you fear, when yan san titi no, enti wabe ware wona wo kasa ache no oni baby ade ni free. But se wo ohun how ade ne how adwene genuinely free will come because we break it down manner. Oba ne besesa. So I think these are some of the medium they should use to talk to such hard.
OPD, what will you add? Or you've gotten a wife who doesn't want to be corrected or who takes firm decision on certain things and doesn't change her mind about Abia Senusi appear.
Yes, so that is what my sister also can't touch all the points. I think say we as human as we are, no, there's still loopholes in us via what I said. Maybe methods, no, you have to keep on changing. I'll give you an example. Madame Fubi, on an area, right? I'm saying this because all my opportunities have been come. So, that is when they travel.
Okay.
To join travel, so be emphasis this time, maybe I'm called Thailand, and I said, yeah, right. Now, and Tadi Opes was I don't know Ottoman. Because omo ruby say omo to kwanya omo mfa omo closet enti onyasha so on say atade me ka se be fata on so share fata then ba ampo e fata mi o see also there are so many ways betimi ni oba because untimi ade no na e kan say ade enema egu aware ni na ye otiechi you think is something ya na ye enema getting petty things.
Yeah, it's very true.
What I say, petty. But then if you are able to come down to a level where Americans oba sonye din and I say the be an America say input is equal to output.
Yeah.
So bema okasa chere ne yira onti you know. Maybe you the man check yourself first. What I say? Se bema okasa chere so me yira be can be a chere onti check it. How do you talk to your wife? Do you appreciate her? Do you disgrace her in public? Do you even value her? When was the last time I catch her and say, you are the best decision that I ever made in my life? oh say man the nneɛma no dedede no sɛ ne wuhyia no na timi ma otimi ti ase say wo a woni mu ba bia obetimi ne wo atena no. These are the words ohia can find ways, find tunes, date nights, pie asɔre mo ba wɔn sɛ saa time akotie nyame asɛm na koma no aba from bring up topics a little bit sensitive. Not when, excuse me to say, they are that time of the month where hormones are high. I don't know if it be catching and say, hey, now also two hours say. You understand? So finding the time and the right time and using techniques, methods, no.
Okay. So, Dorcas, what would you advise our sisters, or our listeners, or our viewers about being physically, attractive to your man before and after marriage?
What I would say is they should never stop trying to work at their appearance. You should never stop. Don't think that my worry, my worry, bemano, sisi a oni baby akoshe or baby kopa. Bemano cement now and kase. We bet now baby we name chima mo fu abe toche or ban oni baby ko or baby kopa. We are seeing a war no. All women are working, men are working. We meet different people bringing out their problems, talking. Dear wo fear na wo ye ne tantan no. Obi wa bontin ye ne kama. Sa nipa kwa ne oyire bon komo de bia. Enti ono so fa no ho adwene. Why should it be like this? Why ono wo kasa wuntie? Oba bi wo ho no mo a de bia no we frantuma, de bia na se nyame adom ye hye wiglet. Obokon roya be 5 years kra no onhuhuru mu we na hua nipa no. It's a whole lot, but our is a lifetime thing na make no obi wo ho no ni ehun aka de no obi wo ho no ni ehun aka de no. But one thing we should always remember that insuo is not that expensive. You can always use water to clean everywhere to be clean. And I say even kra woni hu aka de na, we've got natural things that we can use. And Chadia is there, alum is there. Normal and kutoni money maybe. I'm talking about things that makes us as a man ye clean. What am I say? Say ukunu ma na se wash a mini skirt. Say to makra na se ufra. Ofra juma bana se wadware kama tinkutabo anim na esrosro. Udan kama chuchu amotu ase baby ahwehwehwam. Na to makra na ufra kwapa. Obema bi ho shower sa na wote. Inti the man will be turned on. But so bana ntuma fra so na kankan no so wo na, you're pushing the person away. So we should always remember that our physical appearance is very 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 important. Nipa no na ohwe ho na otena wo ho da eno na ohwe se wukunu beja wa akofo wa ba wa sometimes ejina wo physical appearance, because aba one no akofa na ba no mini skirt na wo hye na tititini na wo de ache no enti sisi an wo nhye biom no ge no na ehye ma wo ti ukunu no ba no ohu sege ne hye mini skirt no wa kai wo time na no hye awo no.
That's it. That's yeah, obidi.
Yeah, so I think that me futu ne dey bekwama both men and women. One thing we all have to understand is that appearance changes, no. It's inevitable. Yentimi enyim free. Yeah, ya brabom. Sene kan ye nyini mema. It say ye tri hu be pa ye fu be kakraka ye mu be do. Same changes goes to women. But there is the effort that matters. What I say? I usually tell people, you see, we don't eat because we are hungry. We eat because we want to stay alive. Sana was a oma unipeduano so ehia. So when we talk about appearance and changes now, it's inevitable. Let's also not forget or sign on that is accident, because ebia ushia ukuni not take tall man or stay healthy, but because of a sign and our accident bit, you know, on me and the enko gym na nazo on me intrusa. But that also shouldn't be a reason why you just leave your body for it to go the way it's going, right? Because it's always the effort that matters. I know a couple of people they don't even have access to what we have, but then almost me and make something good out of it. Because like I always say, we don't eat because we are hungry. We eat because we want to stay alive.
Staba mamen can't be kakra. I say yeah, Casandro pedia touchy bibia. I also want to have a little about say with our no any relationship asem no sani abra kan no ebi wo ha accident timi bem oba bi wo no mo ko wo kra na sin na timi tutu, and that is a very serious thing. Na sin tutu sana for you to convince such a woman to have an artificial na yeah na difficult. Oba bi wo ho no na say be ma bi wo ho no ma through bibi or to me Lucy bibi even sabi physical ne be ma kra timi enye adwuma bium. That is the physical thing. One kasa you will not see say ukunu yi intimi so ngina ho. What do you do about some of these things? It doesn't turn you on. There is no but when it happens, I make no. When you get married, we need to complement each other. Enye saa nkosi awie ye bo mrewa na ye bo nkokora na masesa. Inti saa physical deformity nso banso a, we should find a very nice way around it. Because this person we are talking about is your wife. This person we are talking about is your husband. We worry for better, for worse. So that is your worst. So we should be able to work towards that problem also when it comes. Staba, this is what I want to add to it.
Thank you so much for that input. It's very, very important. In marriages, certain things can happen that we don't even expect to happen. We don't even think about it, that it will happen in our marriage. So when certain things happen, what do? We stay and work at it and do our best to get the best from it. Thank you so much for watching. And this has been the marriage series. Until we come again, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to our channel. And anytime you post videos, you'll be able to see it. Thank you for watching. It's bye from us.